Hi guys, Jessica here. First of all, excuse my appearance. My hair is a hot mess. I'm extremely tired. It's been a very long week. I'm trying to catch up on sleep and failing miserably. So I'm really out of it. So please excuse me if I ramble through this video. This is the long awaited anxiety vlog. A lot of people have wanted to hear my anxiety story, so here it is. When you're a child, obviously you don't know what anxiety is. I didn't really learn about anxiety until maybe when I was in college because of, funny enough, books that I was reading. Prozac Nation, drug addiction books, different books that I was interested in that would talk about anxiety or panic attacks, and I had no idea what they were. I remember as a child, everyone calls me, and still this day, very dramatic person. For the most part, I don't think I'm dramatic. I think that dramatic feel comes from my anxiety, and I'll explain to you why. When I was a kid, I would over dramatize things because I would feel uncomfortable or I would be internally freaking out. And that would result in what it seemed like I was trying to draw attention to myself, but really, I didn't know what was going on in my body or my breathing or whatever. When I have anxiety, I feel off. That's usually how it starts, and a lot of people will explain it the same way. You just don't feel like yourself. You get a bad sense. You sometimes will feel extremely tired, like I've been feeling, because your body is going through trying to put itself back to how it should be. My heart will race. I will have heart palpitations. My temperature will drop, as well as my blood pressure. I will feel dizzy, very weak, restless a lot of the time, where I can't sleep or I need a ton of sleep, depending. Recently, just this week, work's been pretty good. I've been busy, but not to the point where it's too much. Absolutely no reason. I went out on Monday with my friend to have a few glasses of wine and some food. It's a half-off night at our local bar, so it's fun to go and it's cheap and whatever. So I'm sitting there drinking wine, which is supposed to relax you and calm you, and I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling my heart beating. I can almost feel it in my throat. That's how bad my heart races. I feel out of breath, and I couldn't understand why, because I'm drinking Pinot Grigio and I should be relaxing. So we left. I came home and I just had a total panic attack. I was bugging out. I couldn't relax. I was laying down. I'm trying to relax. I can't. I take a hot shower. I couldn't relax. Most of the time I can bring myself down from focusing on something else. A lot of people that have anxiety can't necessarily do that, but I bury myself into reading, which is why I read a lot, or work, or even cleaning the house. But for some reason, whatever it was, I couldn't shake it Monday night. It was horrible. Like I said, I felt like I've had it since I was a young child. I don't really get social anxiety. Sometimes I do. I don't like huge crowds, but I guess that's my fear of closed spaces. I just get very overwhelmed by a ton of people, really close to me. I don't really necessarily consider that social anxiety because I don't have a problem talking to the people or interacting. It's just that they're so close to me. So I don't necessarily have social anxiety like a lot of people do mention on YouTube or other people that I know that have anxiety. I think mine comes from internalizing things and not dealing with things in my life. I've been known to kind of bury things and oh, instead of making a fuss about something someone does to me or whatever, I'll just be like, oh, whatever, I'm just going to push it off. Like, I'll just register it as something I know. And if it comes up where they do something similar again, then okay, I have ammo. I'm not very confrontational. I really hate it. But then I kind of keep in that, how do you explain it? That kind of irritation and just, kind of disappointment, and I think it eats at me, to be honest. Then when something else goes wrong, I start thinking about all the other things that I've been keeping inside, and it seems like everything's just gonna fall apart. It's very mental, my anxiety. And I know it, and I've learned about myself, and I've recognized these things, and it's helped me to minimize my anxiety, which I'm really proud of, because even just doing this video, it's making me realize a lot of things by explaining to you, so it's actually helping me. So my best advice for you, if you have anxiety, is to just create a space for yourself where you feel comfortable and you feel happy. I've made my home something that is cozy and something that I feel like it envelopes me and just makes me feel warm inside. It sounds corny, but it's very true. I have very comfortable furniture. I have a lot of comfortable blankets. I have all my favorite drinks here, whether I like a hot cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or just lemon water, and some of my favorite snacks I kind of push away to the back of the cabinet. I have on hand some of my favorite movies. So when I feel something like that coming on, I'll put on Elf, which I love that movie, and I don't care if it's a Christmas movie. I will watch it all year round. Or grab a book that I've been waiting to read for so long, get my favorite drink, my favorite blanket, and just relax. Once you feel comfortable and content, you begin to forget about the anxiety. You may still have heart racing. You may still have, sometimes I'll get, what do you call it? Like flushed. All those things. But I will forget about it because I'm just focusing on something else. I'm very thankful that I have a strong mind that I can do that. That's my best advice for you. So that's my vlog about anxiety. I hope you guys learned something about me. You also, learn something maybe about your own anxiety, or maybe a loved one that has anxiety, that you now can understand things a little bit more. I really hope that you don't experience it, because it's very scary and nerve-wracking, and it occurs at the drop of a hat for me when I'm driving. It's horrible, and my boyfriend has to deal with it. I feel so sorry for him. So I wish all of you guys a happy Friday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.